Hey everybody, it's JK coming at you. Today's date is what, August 3rd, 2008. Let's see what's going on in my life. So I just ended week 5 of the Body RX, and I feel like week 5 is when I'm starting to notice all the changes. Like, I notice that my stomach is flatter. I'm starting to notice, around, it's hard to explain, around the 6-pack, around the edges is starting to come in so that the 6-pack is defined. So that's working for me a little bit. The little V is coming in, so I'm a little excited about that. And I can't tell if it's a combination of the diet and the workout, or if it's the workout, or if it's the diet alone. Because a lot of books I've read or reviews that I've read, a lot of people say 80% of it's nutrition, the other 20% is exercise. So not really sure. It is the first time that I've eaten really healthy in a long time, so maybe that's why it's working the way it is. Plus, I have been supplementing a lot of protein in my diet with the protein shakes and the protein bars. And don't get me wrong, there are clean carbs or complex carbs a lot of the times, or accompanying each meal, but depends, not all the time. So I'm starting to get a little excited about the Body RX, but I'm going to end the Body RX at the end of the month so I can start P90X in the beginning of September. So I'm pretty excited about that also. The blog's going well. I like to have my thoughts just come on paper, and of course, or online, so I can go back and review. And I haven't gotten any comments on it yet, so I'll leave that up to you guys. I have gotten some really good and helpful comments on YouTube, so I guess that's just as good. The other day I received, sorry about the little earthquake of my camera, it's still shaking, but I received my P90X, which I'm pretty excited about. I haven't really gone through it yet because I had a friend in town from out of the country, and we've been hanging out with him over the weekend. But I was going through the read this first, and then I started to read a couple pages of the nutrition program, and I haven't gone through it in its entirety yet because I don't want to get too excited knowing I'm not starting it for another month. But I do want to try some of the recipes ahead of time, so I can, before I start, I'll have an idea of how I'll eat. I'm a pretty habitual eater, so seriously, I can eat the same thing every day and not have a problem with it. And eating 6 meals a day every 2 to 3 hours works for me because I don't really get hungry. So therefore, I don't crave anything else because I'm constantly feeding my body, which is a good trick to losing some weight if some of you are having problems with it. I did have a question though for some of you who may be doing P90X. The nutrition plan is like three different types of plans you can do. You can do fat shredding or fat burning or something like that. And there's energy, and then maintaining or maintenance. Clearly, I want to lose the body fat, but I'm pretty active now, and I didn't know, for those of you who may have done it, who started off in the athletic range, if you had started off on the fat shredding phase, or do you just go straight to the energy? Because obviously, being athletic, I need to have carbs. So I don't know. It's just whatever. Give me advice, whatever advice you'd have. I'd be grateful to hear it. What else is going on? As far as the Body RX goes, I didn't mention this in my video, but the Body RX book itself has a nutrition plan and a workout plan. I've been doing both at the same time. The book says you can do one or the other. It says if you want to eat right, eating is the majority of the 80%. So if you're working out, great, that could help with your results. Or 2, if you didn't work out, you could still see results from eating appropriately. So for those of you who need to eat right and don't like to work out, you can try that also. But where was I going with this? The workout plan is, I told you, I didn't tell you this, but it has 4 phases. It's called the strength phase, which is the first phase, which is pretty much really heavy weights, low reps. Then you drop the weight and increase the reps, and that's called the sculpting phase. Then the fat burn phase, which is lower weight again and more reps. So that's when your reps are like 20, 25 reps of weights, and you're just going to fatigue. And then the last is maintenance, and that's just maintaining a workout plan that works and keeps consistently keeping you in shape. So it's really working. Like I'm noticing the strength buildups because of P90X. You know, on a lot of reviews I've read, people are like, oh, chin ups and pull ups, and you know, things are so hard. So I was like, oh, I gotta get myself in shape and start doing pull ups and push ups and chin ups and things along that line, because I know that they're gonna ask for me to do it a lot more during P90X. So I have been doing pull-ups and chin-ups a lot. I do either 30 to 36, depending on if I'm doing pulling up with my palms facing the bar or facing me, working my biceps or my back or shoulders, depending on the day. And that works out well. You know, I'm actually shocked, and I didn't really start this until probably last week, week 4 of Body RX, and I'm just about out of the strength phase. So I didn't know if the reason why I can do, like, you know, I do usually 3 sets of 10 or 3 sets of 12. And the reason why I could do it so easily was because of Body RX. I was just throwing them out. I was like, whoa, I can't believe I'm doing this many pull-ups. It was so crazy. So that was kind of an epiphany. That was kind of cool. So I'm looking forward to, you know, starting the program. You know, the supplements I have. I still have a couple things that I need to get. Thank you, P90X Minnesota, for helping me out with that. And, you know, that's just an update. You know, it updated a week ago. I'm doing it again. Now that I got the program, I'm pretty excited. Oh, and another thing that's kind of funny is, you know, my friends always come to me with, you know, questions like, oh, can I have some sort of advice for working out? I've gone to the gym with some of them to work out with them, kind of like personal trainer-ish. So some of the other programs that Beachbody put out, like Power 90, some of them were like, oh, we'll do P90X with you, but they haven't worked out enough yet. So I'm going to put them on Power 90, and I'm going to send them the link today so they can all order it and see how that goes. I'm going to put them on the same timeline I'm doing it, so we can all be a support team for each other. So I think there's me and 3 other people, possibly 4. We have certain dates where we're all going to do the weigh-in and take pictures together. They don't want to have their pictures posted, and that's, you know, that's up to them, which is fine. I'm doing it because I like the support, and plus, you know, I've seen a lot of videos online that show great results, and, you know, I've watched others, so why not share my story? So that's what I'm going to do, but I'm doing it for them so they can keep track of their pictures and look at their changes and how their body's changing and keep them motivated. So it's pretty fun. It'll be kind of an exciting thing, and of course I'll let you know their results. I won't tell you, you know, obviously I won't show you pictures or tell you their names or anything, but, you know, body changes, inches were lost. You know, it's kind of a fun thing that I'm doing, kind of keeping me busy, if you will. But that's all I got for you guys. Got any questions, comments, concerns, leave me comments. Read my blog, and also comment on my blog if you care to. If not, that's cool, I understand. I hope all's well. Those of you who are working out, keep going strong. You know, being healthy is a great thing, and I'm trying to spread it in the world. So take care, and JK's out. Later.